Guys, what's going on? Joe with Odyssey Off-Road. Check out this crystal, granite, whatever the hell color you want to call it, beauty. So I'm back at it again. Crazy Joe. Got another truck. Scott, you're going to kill me because I didn't even tell you. This is a surprise. You're seeing it for the first time. Scott, in case you guys don't follow the channel, he's on the channel a lot. He's a buddy of mine, close friend. We talk about everything almost on the daily, like dirt bikes, you know, ATVs, trucks, Jeeps, whatever it is we're thinking. And he usually knows before I do something. I specifically didn't tell him this time. Kind of wanted to surprise him. He's probably getting a good chuckle right now. So this one's for you, Scott, and Leap and Larry. I know you thought I was about due for a new truck. So as you can see, or if you can't tell, this is a 2026 Ram. And you see that badge right there? That means this bad boy's got the 5.7 liter Hemi V8. It is back. Yes, I'm an old man and I wanted the V8 rumble. I know there's a big hoopla online right now. It's funny because so my last Ram, if you guys don't follow the channel, if you do, you guys will remember I had a white Ram 2025 Ram Bighorn with the Hurricane motor. And I did a few videos on that. It was a great motor. I actually really loved it. The power was amazing. And when the Hurricane motor came out, people were throwing a fit online how it's junk, it's never going to last, they're going to blow up left and right, you can't put turbos are garbage, yada yada yada. So last night I knew I was going to pick this up today. I was kind of looking on Facebook groups for the 5th and 6th gen Rams, and man, I couldn't believe the comments on people's posts that they got a new Ram, people sharing that they got a new truck with a Hemi. And the comments, oh, you should have got the Hurricane. The Hemi's old school junk. It's the same thing they've been making for 14 years or whatever. I'm like, man, these are the same people that were bitching 8 months ago that the Hurricane's garbage. Now they're on the Hurricane bandwagon. I just don't understand why some of you people can't be happy for why, for somebody that got whatever it is that they felt like they wanted. If you want a Ram with a 4-cylinder in it, if they made it, God bless you. That's up to you. You know what I mean? Different strokes for different folks. For me personally, I had the Hurricane. It was awesome. I had zero negative things to say about it. But this time around, I wanted the old school V8. That's just me, man. I'm old school. I like that rumble. One day, hopefully never, but one day maybe there won't ever be V8s anymore. And I'll have this one, that V8 rumble, as you guys heard. So the V8s, the Hemis on these new 26 Rams come with the GT exhaust. So that's why it sounds so good. It's kind of standard now if you get the Hemi in the Ram. So I'll show you the window stick. I'll show you everything we got on it. And it's freaking awesome, dude. I got, you can see from the outside, this is kind of like a cross between, I've had 2 other Rams previous to this on the channel. I had a 2022 built to serve edition. It was red. That had the Hemi V8, same engine drivetrain as this one, with the off-road package, which is what this has. So the off-road package gives you a 1-inch higher ride height, heavier duty shock absorbers, Mopar shocks, the heavy duty ones, and then different springs to get the little added ride height, and you get the Falcon Wild Peak AT3WAs. They're not the traditional AT3Ws, like the really aggressive ones you get if you went to discount or a tire shop to buy them. They're kind of like a tamed down version, but they are much nicer than a standard street tire that you would get on a regular Ram. So they'll do just fine for what I need to do for it now. Eventually, when those things are bald, we'll get a little more aggressive alternate. But you get the 4x4 off-road badge. And then, so this is kind of, like I was saying, kind of a cross between that red one I had, the Built to Serve edition, and the white Bighorn I had just before I had my Colorado ZR2 prior to this. And that one was basically a standard Bighorn with the Night edition and the Hurricane motor. So, which has the nicer interior. The only thing my 22 Ram didn't have was the bigger screen and the certain things on the interior. So I'll show you the interior on this one. It's nice, your standard Bighorn interior. And you get the cloth seats, but they're heated steering wheel, leather wrapped. You get the better gauge cluster because it's got the level 2 package. I'll show you the window sticker here in a minute. You got the big 12-inch screen, the trailer brake controller, all the goodies. You got a rear axle locker, so you got a locker for the rear axle. plus 4 high, 4 low, and 4 auto. The locker comes with the off-road package as well. And then the room in the center console, I mean, you could fit a small child in there. It's ridiculous. Back seat, leg room is unbelievable. I'm 5'6", so this is what's actually nice for me. When we go to the dunes or go camping with the dirt bikes up north, I roll out my foam mattress in the back with a sleeping bag, and I sleep right on the floor. You fold the seats up. Look how much room it is. I mean, it's practically the size of a twin-size bed in here. It's crazy. It's a benefit of being short, for sure. There's definitely some detractors to being short, but this is definitely a benefit. I could just sleep right in the truck, and it's super comfortable. When my son was younger, actually, in my Red Ram, we went to the dunes. He was much younger. He's a big boy, so he's a big kid now. Probably couldn't do it, but we both slept in the back together, camped at the dunes. So that's how much room there is back there. Go around the other side. I'll show you the window sticker. We'll go over the packages that it has. But man, I love the look of it. Dealer, of course, did a horrible job detailing it. When I got there, it was dirty. Salesman was taking it back to wash it. I told him, hey, don't tell him not to put any tire shine on it, because it's just going to sling off all over the truck on the way home, and I'm going to have to wipe it down. Well, wouldn't you know it, the truck came around with tire shine on it. So they said they wiped the excess off. He brought it in the back, had him wipe it down. It was still slung all over the side of the truck. When I got it home, I had to spray detail the smudges off. It's still not great. I ran out of spray detail, but I tried to get it best I could for the video. Look at that badge, huh? Look at that fancy stuff. So, show you the window sticker here. Still got I literally just got home with it. I drove it home, 2.5 hour drive home, and brought it right here to film this video to show you guys, because I know how thrilled you are for me and how you want to share any excitement. So that's what I'm here for. So here's the window sticker. 25 Ram 1500. They had all these dealer add-on, all this crap. That was part of the whole purchasing process. I haggled all that off. I didn't pay for any of that stuff. And then I didn't pay for, I got a huge discount on the truck, and then I had to haggle, the trade-in value. So at the end of the day, I got exactly what I wanted. It just took several hours of back and forth yesterday on the phone and through text and emails and all this stuff. So if you have the patience, you can get a good deal, but you have to have patience. So this has got your standard equipment. You guys can pause and read all this stuff. I'm not going to read every line. It'll be here 20 years. But you see the packages. It's got the Bighorn package, 27Z. So it's got the symbol of protest badge, which is that badge on the fender there. GT exhaust, which is also part of getting the Hemi anyway. Night edition, which gets you the color accents, no chrome, blacked out everything. Off-road group. So you get a full-size spare, heavy-duty shocks, raised ride height, select speed control, and which is like off-road cruise control. And then the transfer case skid plate, fuel tank skid plate, all that stuff. You get tow hooks. Level 2 Bighorn, or you get the rear axle locker, which I showed you. But level 2, this is the package to get. You get a lot for this package. The Bighorn level 2 equipment group. You get the full center armrest, which is nice because, like I said, it's gigantic. You have tons of storage and all that. Unless you want the 40-20-40 split bench, that's fine too. But I like the full center console full of storage. You can lock some stuff up away in there. The colored fender flares. You get the garage door opener, which is necessity. Heated front seats, heated steering wheel, power seats, 400-watt inverter, better gauge cluster, the Uconnect 5 with the 12-inch screen. With that, you get the 9 amplified speakers from Alpine and subwoofer. It doesn't say Alpine on here, but you'll see right there. It's the Alpine stereo. They have another upgraded stereo, which is like a 12-speaker something or other. My friend Ian has it. Sounds really nice. I don't know why this one came equipped with a block heater, engine block heater in Arizona. I'll never use that in my life. Even growing up in New York, I never needed an engine block heater on a gasoline motor. I don't understand the reason for that. $195, but trailer brake controller, which I wanted. That was a necessity, and I wanted the off-road groups. I wanted the raised ride height. And I wanted the Alpine stereo and the heated seats. Those were the things I wanted. So what else did I miss that are big? You get the 5.7 Hemi there with e-torque. Start stop, which you can you can hit the button and shut off. Symbol of protest badge. Active noise control system. Not sure what that is. It's I don't know if it's the way they insulate the cab or something. Active noise control, I don't know. Something with the speakers, I think, but it's ultra quiet in the cab, I will tell you that. The GT exhaust, which you guys heard in the beginning, sounds awesome. Front and rear, Mopar rubber floor mats, which is a must. If you don't get those, then you want to buy them from LazFit, and I got a link in the video description. They are a sponsor of the channel. So if you order them from LazFit, you get a nice little discount too, using my link and the discount code in the video description below. Saves you some money. I think it's like 15% I can save you. And I get a little kickback, help support the channel. So if you want to help support the channel, help you boy, use the link below. And then, yeah, so I think that's about it. And then it says here, you'll see it says 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty and 3-year, 36,000 mile basic. That's normal. But for 2026, the Ram is giving you a 100,000 mile, 10-year warranty for the original owner only on the powertrain. So you'll get a 100,000 mile, 10-year warranty on the powertrain if you're the original owner. The minute you sell it to somebody else or trade it in, the next owner is not getting that warranty. It reverts back to the 5-year, 60,000. So it's only good for the original owner, which is nice. I plan to be the original owner for that many miles. I know you guys are all taking bets, and I don't blame you. I know I'm a psychopath, and I trade my vehicles in way too often. And really quick, just to touch on it, because I'm going to get asked, this is for you guys. Yes, I loved the Chevy Colorado ZR2. Every single day driving it, it was a pleasure. I loved it. Problem is, when I go on these camping trips, off-roading, I thought it would be enough. I thought I'd be all right. But you know what? My wife was right, and it's the only time you're ever going to hear me say this. She was right. The full-size truck, I need the full-size truck because, like I said, I camp in it. I sleep in the back seat. It's way more comfortable. I could do 2-3 day trips comfortably. Instead, like, I was burnt out after one night sleeping in the Colorado. I'm old, so I need a good lay on my back flat at night, especially after a day of riding, so to recoup for a ride the next day. So it's brutal. I was sleeping in the front. Anyway, I'm not going to get into it, but it was just not enough room. And then by the time you put the bike in the bed or the quad in the bed, there's just not a lot of room for anything else. So this will be awesome. Back at a full size. I'm going to try my best to resist any urge to ever get another truck in the next 10 years. So I know you guys probably fell off your chairs hearing me say that, and cross my heart, I'm going to try. And I told my wife to hold me to it. So we'll see if she does a good job. If you ever see another truck on this channel, you can blame my wife. She didn't do the good job of reining me in. Or with divorce, one or the other. So, but they see it again. Awesome color in the sun. I know it's a common color, but it was this or white with the package I wanted. And the white one didn't have the trailer brake controller. And this one did. So this one won. And plus, my last 2 trucks were white. And white looks great. But after a while, it kind of gets boring. It looks like a plain Jane work truck almost. This looks really nice. The sharp color, even though it's pretty common, it is a sharp color, especially with the black contrast. And that badge on the fender, I think, honestly, it's a silly little thing, but I think it makes it right there. It's awesome. So it's got a lot of options. It's got everything I need: front and rear, radar, sonar, cruise control, all the jazz. Daytime running lights are LED fog lights, tow hooks. That's part of the off-road package. Got all the skid plates on the bottom. You guys look at that clean underside. See those metal skid plates? Beautiful thing. It's actually got more skid plates than the ZR2 had, believe it or not. Which is funny. That was like a heavy, crazy off-road truck. But it didn't really come with a ton of skid plates on the bottom, other than that big bash plate in the front. What would be cool is, but I know it's a Bighorn, so they're trying to keep the the price down. The GT hood on this would have been awesome coupled with the Hemi with the GT exhaust. But you can't have everything. So give you one more look around. Power sliding rear window while I'm looking at it. Doesn't have the bed liner. I think I mentioned that already, but tailgate is so light on these things because of the aluminum. I mean, you can literally pick it up with one finger. It's crazy. So we'll have to get a bed liner. It's really the only thing I don't have, which LazFit also offers. If you guys look at back on my channel, my white Ram also didn't have a bed liner, and I got the one from LazFit, and just like a drop in, kind of comes up a couple inches. So at least you cover the floor, and it's like a non-stick. It's like a slip resistant material, and it also covers the tailgate. I'm gonna get a nice spray-in bed liner this time around, but that's a good option for you if you're not gonna do nothing crazy. You can also again use the video, the link in the video description to buy yourself one of those. And that is it, guys. So Crazy Joe did it again. 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn 4x4 off-road package, Hemi, GT exhaust, Alpine stereo. I mean, sheesh, can't get any better. Sits beautiful, looks beautiful, drives beautiful, sounds beautiful. What else more do you need? You know, blacked out wheels. I don't know, tell me what you guys think. Call me crazy. Tell me I should have got the Hurricane. I'm going to laugh at you because when I got my last one with the Hurricane, there was endless comments from people telling me I was an idiot for getting the Hurricane engine. You just can't please everybody, and that's okay. I'm here. I laugh at this point when you guys freak out about dumb stuff. I get some comments, man. Some of you guys, I don't know if you're home on the bottle at night or what, but some of the comments crack me up. But keep at it, man. You just help me out. So leave them all you want. Rag on it. Say stupid stuff. All the comments help. So, good looking truck. What do you guys think? Anybody pick up a new 26 Ram with the Hemi in it? Are you happy to have it back? I am. I think it's awesome. The Ram should there's nothing wrong with the Hurricane motor, but Ram should never have gotten rid of the Hemi and phased it out and just pigeonholed everybody into having to get one motor. There was no options. Consumers want options. And it showed in their sales numbers. Their sales numbers dropped last year. When all the other manufacturers' sales numbers went up. I think this year is going to rebound because people want options. The people that were like, I absolutely have to have a V8, well, they just went to GM and Ford and got V8s from them. Not that GM's half-ton V8s are any good right now, but people did do that because they want a V8 and that's what they want. So Ram lost a lot of customers doing that, and they brought it back. They smartened up. Hopefully they, pick up their sales numbers again. I think they will. But you can't just give somebody one option. There was two options technically, but it was the Pentastar V6 and then the twin turbo Hurricane motor. But again, this goes back to like, be happy for whatever anybody gets. But me personally, I wouldn't want a V6. That Pentastar is a weak motor. It's good for just commuting. But if you're hauling anything or doing anything, it's not a good motor for a half-ton truck. It's great if you don't need it to haul a lot of weight. And it's great in the Jeep. But I wouldn't want it personally in a half-ton. And most people that get it don't. They want a more powerful motor. So you got 395 horsepower here with the Hemi, 410 foot-pound of torque. You don't really need any more than that in a half-ton. If you're going to do work with a half-ton that you need more power than that, then, well, you bought the wrong truck. You should have been a 3/4 ton to begin with. So the Hurricane is fast. I want to get a little bit more seat time with this Hemi. Again, get reacquainted with it. I only just drove it home on the freeway for 2.5 hours. So I want to get some miles on it, get reacquainted with the Hemi and how it and this powertrain again. And then we'll do a video talk about since I just recently had last year the Hurricane Ram, what I think between the two. And power wise, drivability, fuel mileage, all that stuff we'll talk about. So I think that'll be a cool video. So you guys can wait to fight with each other till that one. This one, let's keep a happy comments on this one. So this is Joe at Odyssey Off-Road. We'll let you go. But just wanted to show you the truck so you guys can sleep tonight knowing I got another truck and I didn't have that Colorado too long, because I know some of you are getting concerned that I didn't trade it in yet. So this is for those of you who were worried about that. So we'll catch you on the next video, guys. Go out there, get yourself a Hemi Ram, buy yourself a V8, listen to that rumble, and we'll see you on the next video. It's Joe at Odyssey Off-Road. Thanks for watching.